13 in the last 4 games in the number of sacks. They only had 12 the rest of the season. 3 wide receivers in on 3rd and 19, and Jeff George, with a play clock running down again, uses a timeout. 11:27 to go in the half. 10-3 Philadelphia. 10-3 Eagles over the Colts. 11:27 to go. Second quarter of play from the Hoosier Dome in Indianapolis, and the Colts are where they have normally been, deep in their own territory. In 8 out of 10 years, 9 out of 10 years, the span 82 to 93 times in that span, the Colts went for franchise quarterbacks. Art Schleister, John Elway, who would not play for the Colts, and then Jeff George. Schleister, of course, turned out to have all sorts of problems, and George is the guy they are banking on for the rest of the 90s and beyond. Back in his own end zone. Rifles it over the middle. What a catch by Langhorne. Holy cow, what a catch. Miano hit him while he was in the air. His body was turned sideways. He still caught it.
Reggie Langhorne is now, Bud almost goes, holy mackerel, hold on to him. That's why they invested that #1 pick in Jeff George. He just sets and fires. Good protection by the offensive line. I mean, there is no place to put that football. None whatsoever. I'll tell you who's as shocked as anybody is Byron Evans, number 56, the middle linebacker. He can't believe it.
Reggie Langhorne now with a career high in catches and yards in 1993. Potts, quick hitter, spun out of a tackle, but Byron Evans waiting for him when he did after Keith Maillard made the first hit.
Jeff George has been so frustrated because everybody's talked about him and seen the numbers that Elway's put up and Moon has put up and Marino's put up. And in truth, I believe he has the talent, and so does he. And he's basically said to the organization, the Colts, he said, listen, you go get me the players like these guys have, and I'm going to show you that I can do the job. And I believe he can. I think this kid is greatness waiting to happen. Jim Irsay, in a conversation with him yesterday, told me his priorities were going to be that he was going to go get himself a big-time playmaker, a pass-rushing defensive end.
And that would really solidify this ball club. Referee saying that the fans should not throw objects on the field. Sort of goes without saying. It's a shame when you have to say it. Spot the ball at the 28-yard line, 2nd and 10. Flag is down. George sidearms this one. Complete out near a first down. We will check the penalty flag for you. Langhorne made the grab. And it will be an offside against the Eagles, and they may have to measure for the first down.
Offside, defense, the nose tackle, penalties decline, first down.
And it is a first down out across the 38-yard line.
Colts now starting to get a little bit of breathing room. This is an area where if you've got some kind of a play, this is a good one to run. This is where you run one of those little trigger plays that you have around.
3 wide receivers set with Potts as the running back. Play action by George. Chased out of the pocket, throws on the run, out of bounds. Langhorne somehow made the catch, but he was well out of bounds, and there's another flag down. This one in the secondary, and it will go against the Eagles.
Mike, that's a big problem you have when Bud Carson wants to blitz people.
Defense, number 59, 5 yards.
Seth Joyner.
Well, when Bud Carson wants to blitz people, right now, Wes Hopkins, number 48, and Andre Waters, number 20, are not what they used to be as far as cover safety goes. So he has to ask Seth Joyner and William Thomas to go out and cover people, and he can't stay with wide receivers. So, I mean, that's a problem that Bud's faced with as far as putting pressure on a quarterback goes.
There's Hopkins, the 11-year veteran, one of the most popular players the Eagles have had in recent memory. 1st and 10 for the Colts. George chased out of the pocket. Was starting his slide, hit from behind, got to midfield. Andy Harmon made the stop. There's another flag down on the play. This one back at the 36-yard line.
Holding, number 69 on the offense, 10 yards, still first down.
That's Randy Dixon, the left guard.
Left guard, number 69. Keep an eye on him. Good move by Maillard. Gives him that head fake inside. All Dixon can do is grab his jersey with his left hand and try and bulldog him down.
6 penalties so far total in the ball game, and it's 1st and 20 now for the Colts. George, the delay to Potts. Roosevelt Potts gets up to the 46-yard line. Roll block by Seth Joyner. He is a load at 2:58.
Well, that's what you
on Potts tonight.
Excuse me, Michael. That's what you want to do. You know, when you've got 1st and 20, gives you a chance. You figure they're going to be back in pass coverage, so you just want to pick up at least half, and that's exactly what they got. A little bit more than half.
George under some pressure down the middle. Langhorne can't hold it. Excellent coverage. Ben Smith was right there. Langhorne nearly made another incredible catch.
Eagles have got 3 really great corners. McMillan, who starts, Allen, who's an all-pro, and Ben Smith, who's coming off that knee, really showed he's back almost 100%. Ben Smith moving in coverage, man-to-man. Langhorne starts up, does a little look inside. You know, Ben sticks his hand in there, and Reggie almost makes the play.
And the injured player for the Colts is Langhorne. He got it very slowly. You could see he landed heavily.
He knows that the Pro Bowl voting by the fans, the coaches, and the other players in the league is tomorrow. Reggie says, I want to put on a show, give everybody something to think about.
And I think he deserves to go to the Pro Bowl, too. He started the weekend tied for 4th in the conference in catches with 65, 5th in yardage with 842. He has career highs in both of those, and he could become the 4th Colt receiver ever to go over 1,000 yards. And that's just not counting the history in Indianapolis. That's going back to Baltimore, too. Ray Berry, Bill Brooks, and Roger Carr were the other 3. The numbers updated through his most recent catch, 888 yards. And Aaron Cox, formerly of the Rams, checks in his spot on 3rd and 8. Comes the blitz. George unloads, and it's short of a first down. Got it to Charles Arbuckle, the 248-pound tight end. But Seth Joyner was there, along with Simmons.
But you know, Mike, if I'm the Colts, I have to feel good about this particular drive, because I started back on my own 6 or 7 yard line.
And they moved the ball.
And I got myself all the way back to my own 3. And they moved the ball. Now, this is part of team play. Your offense has done the job. Now you pin the Eagles back, and you play for field position.
A couple of scattered boos throughout the crowd. People wanting Ted Marchibroda to go for it on 4th and a long 2, but he sends Ron Stark in. Back from the 12, Hammer will take it out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Return of 9 after a punt of 37. Big series for Keith Maillard. Back in a moment. Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis, all decked out for Christmas, and that one qualifies as the largest Christmas tree in the world right now. Beautiful sight downtown Indianapolis. Christmas now less than a week away. The Eagles take over inside the 20. Play action to Herschel. Brister dumps it to Joseph. He has his legs cut out from under him.